Good afternoon from Mishima Station in Japan. Now I'm about to board a bullet train to see what it's like and see how the engineering and designs in Japan is a lot better than the ones in England. So yeah, we're gonna hop on a train now. Let's get to the platform and let's see what the bullet trains are like here in Japan. Let's go. Here we are, and we are in. So now we need to find our platform. I don't think there's any, oh there is an LED board here. Let's have a look. What's she doing? Oh God. I think I've used Hannah's ticket. I think I've used your ticket. Now that falaffel's done, let's see what train we are. We are the 146. Platform, track 5. There we are. So let's go to track 5, it's up there. Let's get to the platform. Is there no escalator? Escalator here. Oh, you want to get the stairs? We're not fair, we want to get the escalator. Yeah, here we go. Already signs in English. I was a bit concerned before coming here how difficult it would be to get the bullet trains, but yeah, it's quite easier than I thought already, so we'll see what it's like. Have got any opinions on the station so far?
It's not too busy.
Not too busy. Hannah is more of a plane girl. She doesn't really like trains, so that's where we collide a bit. You see until you get on this, honestly. With car 12. Do these signs
10?
10?
Yeah, so it's this one.
9, so we're down there. So again, in England, they don't have, so what carriage you're in England, say if you're like coach A, B or C or D, they won't on the platforms in England have where in the station it is, but in Japan, with how much better and efficient they are, look, they tell you what carriage number it is on the platform, so you know where you're walking. 16 carriages long, so it's always helpful to know where you're going and where you're sitting, so you don't waste all that time moving down on the train. Here we are, carriage 12, cool. Nice, well that is pretty much it, getting onto the platform and find out where you're going, but yeah, it's time to find out what Japan's trains are actually like when you board them. Okay, so our train's in 5 minutes time, but there's no information to say whether it's delayed or not. I don't know if they tell you that here or if it's just always on time. I'd assume it's always on time, but if it is late, how do they show it? Because it's not even like a section to say it's delayed. Okay, we're on board. If you can hear that beeping when we're getting on board, that's because they got 1 minute to get everyone off and on. So there's literally beep going, and then you got to try and go, right, let's try and find our seats first. We're already leaving. I think that was 1 minute to get on, and as soon as we've sat down, we're leaving. So yeah, they're proper on the ball here. But yeah, this is the seat. We've got a lot of leg room. A lot of leg room. I mean, we've got both our backs in now, and yeah, you can easily just put your legs out all the way. Right, what I've noticed as well is everyone on this train, well not everyone, but the seats at least, everyone's facing the same way. So honestly, it just feels like you're going into space, like a rocket ship. Everyone's going. It does, honestly, it's crazy. Like, there's no tables, no nothing, but the sheer speed, guys, I want to work out how, what. Ha ha ha, very funny.
Yeah, there's some tables.
I mean, like actual tables, like 2 and 2. Yeah. Anyway, sorry guys, where was I? Yeah, the sheer speed is unreal. I want to work out how quick we're going. So at the moment, 175 miles an hour. I'm not actually too sure how quick it goes in total. Oh, we've got a ticket inspector. Look at the ticket inspectors. You never get that in England. Where's the hat? You know, apparently they bow at the end. I saw on TikTok, I've got on TikTok, they bow at the end when they get to the door. So let's have a look. Maybe it's after his chairs. He did. He bowed. I told you, he bowed. You never get that in England. Right, so just pulled into our first station called Shizuoka, I think it is. Oh, there it is. Shizuoka. We've honestly been on this train like 10-12 minutes and we're already here. It's about 40 odd miles in 10-12 minutes, so let that just sink in. That's about the same distance from London to Milton Keynes, and that takes you about 30-35 minutes minimum.
Yeah, I'd say longer.
Crazy. So yeah, they are on the ball here. Like, it's just like split speed. You leave, you're there, you stop, and you go again after a minute. And yeah, I mean the service is insane, and it probably costs you the fraction of the price. As we make our way on this journey on the bullet train to Kyoto, we are passing mountain after mountain, tunnel after tunnel, showing the amount of engineering work that has gone onto the bullet trains in Japan to build a high-speed rail network that works for its locals. to get an idea of price for this trip, so this cost Hannah and I each £60 for a 213-mile trip. That's about the same from London to Manchester, which is £150 on the day. The same for us as well, on the day £60, on the day Manchester, 150 quid. Hannah just pointed something out and I didn't know they had this. I thought it was only in first class. The seat. Okay, that might be taking the mick a bit. But yeah, it reclines, as you can see. I don't know how far, I want to test how far it goes though. Is that too far?
Because there's no one behind me.
Okay, you do it. Keep going.
That's how far it goes.
It's further than a plane, would you say?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it goes quite far. There's a person behind me, so I don't really want to, you know, disturb him, but it's quite good. You know, in first class, you get your own seat and you can like rotate. Yeah. So if you want, we can do first class. We can change it on my phone. We can change first class.
Maybe.
See a little revolving seat, but yeah, reclining seats, loads of leg room, drinks, everything just like chilling. Literally, I feel like I'm sat down in a cafe. Yeah, I'm going 200 miles an hour. This is the life, guys. So all the staff here, they work on the platforms, even on board here, full uniform, wearing a hat, microphone to do train announcements, flag in their hand to make sure they dispatch within 1 minute. England, high vis, bald head guy, fat guy, just doing random stuff wherever, blowing his whistle, and that's about it. Look how, he probably loves his job so much. And it's just like baffling to compare how it was like in England. Look, it's on the microphone now. Doing his duty for Japan pretty much. And the trains, but yeah, super organised here, super organised, efficient, to make sure they dispatch on time. We're now pulling into Kyoto, so we've just made it. We are slowing down as we speak. An hour 50-minute journey. What's your opinion on that? Did it feel different to a Woking to Waterloo train or not?
Yeah, it did.
It did. Well, that's a bonus. I didn't expect that, but yeah, for me, rapid, quick, efficient, on the ball. It is everything that I thought a bullet train would be. So yeah, we've got another 6 bullet trains on this trip to go. So that was only the first one.
Wow.
We have. Yeah, we'll see what it was like getting off board at Kyoto Station. And that is us in Kyoto. Oh, I just squeezed through. Wow, this station as well. Well guys, that is the first bullet train done and dusted. I'm just walking down to the subway now to check into our hotel. Overall thoughts, really enjoyed that. Rapid, quick and cheap, which is not what you get in England. So I hope the English government can take notes. I think HS2 is nothing like that. They're cutting down a 30-minute journey and these lot are cutting down a 2-hour, 3-hour journey where you're going. So yeah, we're in Kyoto now. We're going to explore this place. We hope you enjoyed our video on the bullet trains. I'll see you next time.